In a world that moves at a frenetic pace, it is often easy to lose sight of the need for harmony and balance through respecting nature. But a world that makes the effort to find these things, despite the demands upon us, becomes a richer and more unified world. The Society for Environmental and Cultural Awareness has been established in order to promote global unity through a raised awareness of our shared ecology and humanity. Seca strives to do this by providing a world of resources and experiences that can be universally shared. Through international cultural exchange, science, art, and education, seca promotes ecological awareness as well as unity. As a focal point for advancing environmental awareness, seca is a proud sponsor of the Dream Gardens, an international botanical garden that represents the spectacular diversity of universal ecology.
The Dream Gardens, it's been many years in concept, and it'll be composed of numerous designers, artists, and craftsmen from around the world, which will make it an international botanical garden like no other garden in the world.
A prime example of this international blend of art and botanical craftsmanship is exemplified in the Dream Gardens' relationship with Suzhou, China.
Creation of Suzhou wonderful garden in your dream garden will make your city much more beautiful. I hope this project will be the beginning of other cooperation in future.
World-renowned for their work, the Suzhou Institute of Landscape Architectural Design has begun work on a section of the Dream Gardens based on Chinese landscape garden philosophies.
The Suzhou Garden in the Dream Gardens project covers 40 acres and blends together southern landscape and northern imperial garden styles. The Seca Foundation emphasizes skillfully recreating nature and eventually returning the nature back to us, so we can enjoy the beauty of our lives and the harmony between nature and us. This exactly matches the philosophy behind our Chinese landscape gardens.
The Society for Environmental and Cultural Awareness philosophy takes a multi-generational approach to all of our projects, including the Dream Gardens. We call this approach Think 200.
Our maintenance plan is a 200-year maintenance plan. In other words, we can project what the garden will look like 200 years from now and prescribe the maintenance to make that happen. We can also do our vertical work, our buildings, and design throughout with this thought in mind.
Think 200 revolves around a desire to positively impact our future generations. By researching ecologically sustainable ways of life today, we will be passing to our future generations an environment they can embrace instead of one they must repair.
To actually anticipate doing things today that will have an impact or show the impact 50 years out, 100 years out, 150 years out, that's new, that's different.
The Dream Gardens will not only bring inspiration, it will encourage education and research. With formal agreements signed, Texas A&M University and the University of Texas are participating in our research facilities at the Dream Gardens.
We bring science to the table. You bring art and some master craftsmen, which is very unusual, and one of the things that we would struggle to do as an independent agency. With that blend, there are some really exciting things we can do that brings to the public's attention things that you're doing and things that we're doing.
The nexus of our cultural awareness lies within the International Cultural Center. The mission of the ICC is to foster an appreciation of human diversity through art, music, and dialogue. The ICC is a place where artists, scientists, performers, and travelers from around the world can meet, socialize, and exchange ideas.
The International Culture Center, it will be a platform to bring the diplomatic as well as the culture of different countries.
The style of the structure itself unifies form and function, with a portion of the building being blanketed by a natural mountain and breathtaking waterfalls. The center's unique design promotes multicultural exchange on every level by providing flexible space for everything, from museum exhibits to a performing arts center.
We are in discussion with some nations now to move their consulate offices to the center.
Working together with the International Cultural Center, the Dream Gardens, and all of our global partners, seca has now begun the most important stage of any society, the gathering of its members. Like the National Geographic Society, founded in the late 19th century, we're determined to create an international membership base that will span generations. By having world-class venues and facilities as our hosts, we can now develop and deliver international environmental and cultural programs that will enrich, educate, entertain, and most importantly, attract. Add to these dynamic programs and the centralized location of Grapevine, Texas, it is easy to see how this environmental and cultural district will inevitably become an international destination.
Well, Grapevine's future lies in hospitality and entertainment. We've been working on that for several years, and the Dream Gardens fits into that objective and goal very nicely. We're already almost an international city because of DFW Airport, and we are a gateway to the world.
It is a pleasure to be interviewed today by the media from the city of Grapevine. I am sincerely addressing my greetings to the city on behalf of Suzhou officials and all the citizens from Suzhou. The Soju Garden in Grapevine shall promote long-term friendship, cultural exchanges, and cooperation between East and West. It will further connect the two cities and their people.
It is just going to be a wonderland of cultural and beauty and style and heritage that you haven't probably ever seen before.
It is said that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. The Society for Environmental and Cultural Awareness believes that harmony and balance through nature and humanity are not only achievable, but necessary. By advancing and nurturing cultural exchange, artistic endeavors, scientific research, and education, this paradigm shift is within our grasp, but only if we embrace the spirit of unity. It will require hope. It will require commitment. And it has begun.